Oh, crap. Okay, so I have hit us up as live. I just need to do this and it should fix the cameras. Then I need to move Melissa because I wasn't sure if it would put the camera in the wrong spot. There we go. All right. Welcome back to... What's that? Looks like it, yes. So far, so good. Yes, welcome back to Magic Mushrooms Mead. I'm just opening up the ad for Pat to go into. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh. Okay. Oh, and they didn't update, and it put all of the stuff that I normally use right into the widget, so it's easy to see. Awesome. So let's pause the cyberpunk industrial music from White Bat Audio and swap over to some dungeon playlist of mine. Now I got my pop in my way, so I can't see the edge of my screen. There we go. So, previously on Magic Mushrooms Mead, as I move this so that you can actually see all of my face. Previously on the Fringe Arcana department of Baldur's Gate University ran into an old friend, Lilith Snow Owl. Quite a few decades older, no longer with Elliot the Murder Moose, now with her Displacer Beast, who has all grown up all nicely. Can't remember what his name was. What was that? Nudicrous. It was actually right outside of a tower that they ran into her. I had actually accidentally mixed the two towers up, so technically you guys went to way over here. Technically you went to this tower, but whatever. Yeah. Just a few times. Inside the tower, you guys came across a couple mimic rugs that well, it took a little doing, but you managed to get through them, and you met the high in. Oh shit! What was that one? That was the Enchantress. Yes, the High Enchanter, who actually turned out to be an ooze. Half of the group was charmed by her, and the other half knew what was going on, and they ended up killing her in the end, getting the information they were looking for, and yeah, Decker did almost get his brain melted. So, you guys did end up finding the real High Enchanter in a recovery room behind the bookcase. Pretty much mummified, but still alive. So old that she's pretty much a mummy. Kept alive by something. And yeah, you got a staff, and she's wearing a tiara. Possibly. None of you have identify, so... So you can't really identify something in that way. You can get that it's probably the crown. It's the only thing that hasn't deteriorated other than the staff. So it makes sense that it's the crown, but what exactly the crown is, you don't know. From Netheril, not likely. Yep. I believe you're all right now. You didn't listen to the ooze lady, so she fuckled your mind. Yeah. So. Yeah, that you know because Deckard already has one. So they're very close. They look almost identical, but it's probably just the carving that looks slightly different. He was going to put her in a papoose on Hot Rod's back and start putting coal back into Hot Rod to keep her warm. Yeah. You were going to take a normal 8-hour long rest. Not smoked, no. No, she'd be like yeah, emaciated. Does Deckard think humans are edible? You do know that Oya is not a bear. She's a werebear. I don't think anyone has paid enough attention to see him eat flesh. Yeah, Chud's the only one who noticed. Yeah, toss her up on Hot Rod's back. Lilith can. Yep. Yeah. Hey, thanks for the follow, Dan. You guys have already fucked with it. Not anymore. Dan, by the way, is the one who wrote this module and others that we've been doing. This is the Tower of Enchantment. They saved her last game. Saved the Enchantress. Have not gotten her out of her brain-eaten stupor yet. Just a little remodeled, yeah, Dan. Yeah. Okay. You cast heal. By the way, Critman, let me know what your new what your HP's at after the um after the rest. They have done transmutation, uh, abjuration, and enchantment, and they're heading toward illusion next. You already knew you had planned to go to the one with the misty tower. You were at 34 before. Lots of fun, yeah. Well, spell slots reset, just like... yeah. Yeah. Well... while we figure that out, the Enchantress starts to shake her way out of her stupor. There we go. So, she does not appear to be 100% there, but she is there and looks around slowly because her body is still like emaciated and sucked in, and almost like half blindly, and then she speaks in a language that none of you can speak. Okay. All right. She does respond in Draconic. She says, I remember the city falling. Who are you? The Oblex, yes. Trying to cheat there, Pat? Ask the writer. Uh-huh. She kind of looks down somewhat sadly and says, "Poor Kadavix." He was my husband. High Necromancer. We were all in the city, yes. Necromancy. It was... let me... oh, crap. I need more options. It was... off on that side. Necromancy was 15. Which is... no, 18. Sorry, I gotta actually look. The very, very far west side. Near the menagerie. No, she says he did not have the stomach to do what Eriolarthus did. Yes, he was the Lich mayor, leader of this enclave. Very powerful spells or gods. Corruption could do it. Says the Oblex was impersonating me. You mean it escaped? Yeah, she can barely see. She can see like 5 feet ahead of her, and that's about it. Bastard. Yes, yes. She says it was part of the many experiments we do. The experiment obviously failed if it escaped and took over for me. Yes, crown of timeless body. an artifact, all right. And some 10,000 years, you say it's all that's keeping me alive. She says, I would like to find Kadavix. At least we could be together in death. To get his right. Yes, that makes sense. If that is the only way, then yes. Yeah. I mean, he's got a seat there with a seatbelt, so... She says, I do not have the strength to do magic. Not anymore. And magic items... I'm wearing one, and it appears that you have the other. Yeah, you can add it to your inventory. Yep, Staff of Charming. Do you ask? She told you what it's called. Timeless Body. Yeah. Yeah. She doesn't speak common. I was assuming that he was translating for you. Yes. I don't even know if you speak Draconic, do you? You do? Yeah. Valin doesn't speak Draconic. She's got the magic bits. So she's catching bits of words that she knows are in spells. So she can like, oh, this word. Okay, but what's the context? You can't hear the player mics? It's showing audio. Why? Could you hop on and let me know what's going on there? Because it's showing to me. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Huh. Okay, what about... Oh, I bet this was happening all last game too.
No,
Okay.
last game I'm pretty sure we were good because I listened.
Now talk. Can you hear them now? Once someone tries talking.
Okay, hello?
Hello?
Now I'm echoing.
Now you're echoing?
Am I echoing?
Oh. I think we're okay now.
Okay.
It's just the stream is about 30 seconds to a minute behind, so I'm waiting to try and hear.
Okay, thanks for letting us know, Dan. Oh man, gotta love those audio issues. I had Discord set to not record, or to not to stream the audio, just to record it. So, Hoi. Well, that you were getting an idea of what it's like to be Deckard when you don't understand the Draconic that's being spoken.
Yes. Alright.
Oh.
A lot of quiet thinking and contemplation.
Yeah.
But I mean, to be fair, you shouldn't expect thinking or contemplation from this party.
Usually not, unless Ryan's on. When Iggy's around, he will do a little thinking, but then the rest of you are, hey, let's go, let's just do it.
Yeah, we're doers. We're action takers. Especially Deckard. Usually ends up with him dying, but you know.
Yeah, exactly. Or getting his leg broken off by a Cold Light Walker. So, what would you guys like to do now that you've chatted with her and nobody heard, but they heard my side of it?
Well, we should take her to see her love, right?
Yeah.
The other tower.
So are you guys
That's
going
a lot of
to
backtracking, though.
skip past
That's pretty far.
Are you going to skip past the let me put the
Tower of Illusions? I suggest we go to the Tower of Illusions first.
show player.
Because it's a lot of
box,
backtracking,
yes.
isn't it? Because it's...
So you guys are literally on the opposite side of the city.
Yeah.
So
Okay, well, I
currently-
mean, with her crown, she's not going anywhere. So we could do the Tower of Illusions first and then, make our way back.
yeah. So you guys are way over here, and it is way over here.
We might as well keep making our way
Yeah.
counterclockwise.
There's nothing behind... Yeah, there's nothing really on the backs of the city, because most of it's collapsed on with snow, right?
Yeah. So you'd have to go through some of the neighborhood there, and then there's there's this tower and this obelisk that you know are points of interest, and then continuing through another mostly snowed over neighborhood, and then off to these domes and the Tower of Necromancy.
Yep. All right.
Now
I don't have
paranoid that it's not streaming, so I keep opening it.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to think. I'm like, No, I don't care if the old lady dies or not, but we'll drag her along.
Okay.
And go to the Mist Tower now, because that is the Mist Tower.
Alrighty. So let's freeze the player screen so that I can take. So I don't think that in between games I put Lilith's token anywhere. So let's copy that and then go to my bookmarks and Tower of Illusion. Yes,
Tower
I didn't put her in.
Oh, illusions. Right.
So that there. He's no longer hidden. Come on. Okay, go up there. And then the next one, I need to go back to where I was. Enchantment. And I want to grab. Come on, up one level. And grab her. And copy. And then back to illusion. And paste.
Also, I swear to God, if we take her all the way to her husband, and then it turns out her husband is actually still alive, and he is a lich, and he raises her, and we have to fight them both, I'm gonna be mad. Just calling this now.
But you know what? That's gonna be a pretty badass story that we can tell in the afterlife. And we got fucked up by two.
The entire party's dead.
Alright.
We all just show up in the same spot. Yo, hey, well, fancy meeting you.
Shit. And we'd have to go get some glass cannons to finish the deal.
Let's set this light because for some reason all of the lights are set to not shine through fog even though it's supposed to, and then we grab and group again. Okay, so you guys get to an area here. Let's close enchantment and go back to illusion. So, a strange mist envelops this tall tower. A purple symbol reminiscent of an eye can be seen through the haze at the top of the tower, which appears to track your movement. The entrance appears to be blocked by rubble. And since we've got a few people who are proficient in Arcana, you guys know that this is the symbol for illusion.
So we should be able to walk right through this illusion. I will walk right into that rubble.
You walk right into the rubble and stub your toe on the rubble.
I was hoping I'd do a face plant on it, but god damn. I'm sorry, feeling my way around. Maybe if I can see some, I don't know, some waves in the illusion. I'm gonna start investigating.
You can, you can work on tossing around the rubble trying to get
I'll
it
look
out of
to
the
our-
way.
Throwing stones around, yeah. Find
I'll
if
look
there's
to our
holes.
carry-on and say, any ideas on how to get in?
She says, "Move the rubble."
Thanks, lady.
I'll just give her the look of like, you're not wrong. You're just an asshole.
Yeah.
She is ancient beyond ancient. She's allowed to be an asshole at that age. She's gonna die soon. She can be mean. She can steal if she wants.
Miserable, whatever.
Shoplift as much as she wants. Anyone who wants
Go
to
throw a stone.
clear the rubble can roll me an athletics check.
Sure, why not?
All right.
And I
Oh,
will
that's-
hop
Is that
into
rolling or is that just taking forever?
God.
Iggy's sheet so that I can roll one for Hot Rod as well. He is a +8.
Hold on a second. Yeah.
I have an 8.
You got an 8?
I have an 8 total.
8 total. So you don't help. Hot Rod does.
Right.
Lilith doesn't do great.
No, Lilith's not very athletic.
There we go.
And-
That took me about 15 minutes. 13.
Yeah. So you and Hot Rod are actually tossing the bigger chunks out of the way, probably together. And the smaller
Stiff
stuff.
Steve is trying. Oh, Stiff Steve got a natural 20.
Yeah.
Ah,
And
It's
Stiff
gonna be
Steve. So you and Hot Rod are taking like the medium-sized bits, the ones that are like a football sized. Stiff Steve's taking the big ones and just with his tentacle-like
Steve in
arms
my
just
thing.
whomp.
Yes. Still says he's got a +10 athletics, so he's got a 30 right there.
Damn
I
it!
know
When
it's
am I
not
gonna
supposed to be
remember
that.
to fix that?
Don't
Sounds
worry
like he's
about
getting
it. It's all
double.
good.
It sounds like he's just getting double proficiency. That's all.
He
sounds
is,
like.
and he's not supposed to. He's
Anyway, he's getting 25 right now. for
yeah,
that.
he's supposed to be double proficient in perception, not in athletics.
Oh, his perception's +13 then.
Yeah,
'Cause that's freaking phenomenal. Ooh, fuck.
he can see everything. I mean, he's got as many eyes as he feels like having at any one time.
I
So,
suppose, yeah.
Kind of creepy and weird.
can I get someone to
We're
roll
trying to
me?
walk him, but
Can I get someone to roll me just a straight d20?
I already blew my natural 20. One of you guys can do it
natural 20.
Oh
Hey.
boy, no random
There we
encounter
go,
for you
right?
guys.
We're taking hers because I rolled a 1.
Yeah, if you had rolled first, there would be a random encounter. Bigby, why did you sit on the thing that I was going to use the pen on, you bastard?
It's cat things.
Yes,
Don't ask
cat
questions.
thing. Yeah,
just,
that's true.
Just cat.
So, here we go. You guys move everything out of the way. Oh, and I've got her locked for some reason. That's what's wrong there. Grab you and group. There we go. So, you guys get into a dark room. Full of mist. You hear panicked voices calling out and echoing from all around. An explosion sounds from the center of the room, followed by fast heartbeats, sobbing, ragged, gasping breaths. And then suddenly all of the sound ceases and the room falls quiet. As the mist settles, flamboyantly dressed mannequins can be seen lying haphazardly around the room, and a winding staircase leads further up into the tower.
Sorry,
Yikes.
faces were around the room? What was
no,
around the room
mannequin.
again?
Mannequins.
Mannequin.
Yes, mannequins.
just- Bunch of weird,
Are-
creepy
do we-
mannequins for some reason.
Is that where all
So-
the sounds are coming from? With the illusion?
Seems like I do need a wisdom saving throw from everyone.
Ay, ay, ay.
Ugh. Yeah, I don't.
17.
Oh my god. 12.
Oh, 7. That's
7.
not good for me. I might go good wisdom.
Yeah.
Plus 7.
You need to roll for
11 for Stiff Seed.
Nudicrous as well.
Okay.
And
5. Oh wait, let me check. Does he have any plus 6 for Nudicrous?
okay, so that's an 11 for Nudicrous.
11 for Stiff Steve too.
Okay, so that means that Deckard passes and everyone else fails.
Oh,
All right.
have a bad time.
I'm just going to roll it as Iggy because that's the only way that it shows everyone the damage. Everyone except for Deckard takes 7 points of psychic damage.
Yeah, it's a bad headache.
Yeah. Forgot to
Damn.
give him a long rest. Undo that. There we go. And
Can I check out those mannequins, or at least the closest mannequin?
Yes. There we go. Oh wait, that took too long to get his thing to work. Oh, and I forgot to roll for what's her name?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, as
Or
well.
Valin.
And
Don't need to
Valin.
roll for Oya. And the Crow. They're familiar.
Familiar's not out. Okay, so your what the hell are you doing, Cat? Your ride along suffers some damage and kind of gives a very ragged scream. Not that she can make a loud sound.
Oh, does she actually took damage?
She took
Not very
damage.
wise. Damn.
And 7 would make that 128 for her. There we go. But she doesn't have a health bar, so she's either alive or dead, and she did not die from that. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like the crown does a lot for her right now.
Yeah. Give me an investigation on the mannequins that you're looking at.
Can I help?
Yeah, you can. I mean, you can help, or you can do your own investigation of them if you're looking around.
Sure, I'll investigate too then. Why not?
Okay.
And I'll guide myself. Papow. Oh, natural 20 plus
Ooh.
my papow.
So you guys already have max good boy cards, so I can't give you any more.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say,
So
we're
I
getting good
just-
cards here.
Yeah,
We
you
might
gotta,
as well
you gotta
pull
say that
one
you
anyway.
use it.
Also, I'm a girl, not a boy.
Blame
kidding.
blame Adam Carnivale.
We can call them dude cards. So I basically got on my investigation, I got 30.
30.
Total.
Okay. So, Kurtman doesn't see too much with that 13, but with the 30, you also don't see too much. They're just mannequins. You get the feeling that the damage that you took might actually be some sort of psychic resonance from when the city fell. And these might have been, maybe they were placed by survivors, maybe they were, maybe they're just part of the illusion, but you took that damage as a result of just the psychic resonance.
Like a trap? Did we trigger a trap?
Not really a
No,
trap
just-
so much as, you know...
I think you just mean like being within the city.
Yeah. Just like when you almost died from the orchestra.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
All right. Did we pull a good boy card anyway? Just for the hell of it?
If you want to pull one.
Go
Yeah,
for it.
let's do it.
Okay. Oh, come on. Okay. So you get
we're
not
not gonna
dead yet.
monopolize.
If damage would reduce you to 0 HP, you fall to 1 instead.
Oh,
Well,
that's
shit,
perfect
that happens
for
to me
you,
anyway.
right?
That's perfect.
Actually, no, that's even better. Yeah, because then I can get hit twice without totally dying. All right.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Thanks. All right, I'm going to go up the stairs.
All right.
Lilith can follow.
Okay.
There's no... I don't see any other writing or anything like that that'll catch my eye.
There's no writing in this room.
Okay, I will go upstairs.
All right.
Impulsively go upstairs.
So,
I'll follow a moment afterwards.
okay.
Right?
You get
Wait for the
upstairs.
screen, right?
Right.
I'm just leaving you over the chairs, whatever, but this round room holds an intimate theater. Plush purple seating arranged in rows face a small stage covered by curtains on the far side of the room. Purple magical lights illuminate the room.
Very cool. I'm going to say, guys, I know how to handle this. I'm going to go and take out my that little globe I have, that lights things, and I'm going to have a little spotlight on me on the stage, my drift globe. And I'm
Okay.
going to start doing Hamlet on stage. To be or not to be, that is the question. For it's a noble of the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune. Or to yada yada yada.
Did you look that
I'll
up, or do
stop.
you actually know that?
I know that part.
Okay.
I used to know more of it.
I can't remember the part that I had to do in school, but I
Yeah,
got
no, that's
a
kind of impressive.
I got a huge mark because I dressed in all black and went all super emo for it.
Oh, okay. that wasn't just a phase.
It was also a phase, but I mean, the teacher
Yeah,
didn't know
bonus
that.
point, right? It's all good. Anyway, as everyone's clapping for me, I will bow. Thank you.
You bow, and then after a brief flicker, a purple-robed human man with wild colors running through his hair appears before you.
The makeup guy. Thank God, I need a touch-up.
It speaks in a language you don't understand, but the High Enchantress translates into Draconic for you.
Well, I don't know Draconic.
And
I'm
then
just like,
Critman
goddamn.
can translate into English for you.
Well,
So
while they're
actually,
starting to translate, I'm going to use one of my spells to comprehend languages.
okay, I was gonna get I was gonna get Connor to translate, but I guess I'll just tell you what it says.
We would have had a real crazy game of telephone here.
Exactly.
Right? Well, I would have missed the first part for sure, right?
Yeah.
And then I would have cast my thing. So he can tell me what's happening in the beginning. But...
So he says, I am High Illusionist Ajamar. This is likely the final performance at my little theater. If you are hearing this message, then I did not survive Ythryn's fall. But alas, the show must go on. I am programmed to share information pertaining to the legacy of the Tower of Illusion under the condition that my dying wish is met. I always aspired to be a great playwright, but my time never came. If you would indulge me, I would ask that you graciously perform a scene from my final work. In my personal quarters, you will find the manuscript of the Nether Trolls. If you need costumes, I recommend commissioning them at the Hall of Silk, if it's still standing. Once you are ready to perform the scene, please pull the curtains back and I'll invite the audience in to spectate. They are hard to impress, but respond well to creativity.
Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. All right, let's go get that stuff and see if we can find some costumes back here. Let's loot the place.
I'm gonna try and ask the thing. Does it tell us where the actual Hall of Silk is?
He does not respond, but
God damn it.
You gotta ask the right question.
Yeah,
It's a recording, though.
it is
Not
a
gonna
recording.
What
so
what was that
Hall
stuff we were looking for again? What was that stuff called? The pieces?
Right. We're looking for the we're looking for 8 rights to get into the central tower.
Yeah.
But in this tower, to get the right, I'm pretty sure we need to do the play. And
Yeah.
so we need costumes and we need the manuscript. And
Well, we can just straight up ask him too. Will you give us the right if we finish the play?
says that is part of the. Let me just check.
Just spitballing here.
Yeah, he says
Yeah.
that is my program.
Okay. Do we need costumes to finish the play?
Says, if you need costumes, I recommend commissioning them at the Hall of Silk.
Can we do the?
He also says, the audience is hard to impress, but respond well to creativity.
Okay. So guys, for being creative, I suggest rather than going and putting the costumes on, we do it in the nude. Very creative. Artsy pizza. People love that shit. So, as you guys are doing your thing, I'll start getting ready. I'll start stripping off to get ready for the play.
I'm just gonna
Somebody wants
look
to
at him
go
like,
and get the.
how about we get the manuscript first?
Deckard, yeah,
Well,
let's
you
get
know
the
what? That's a
manuscript.
good idea.
Good thing you're like a fuzzy bear now and not like a
Yeah.
gross lizard guy anymore.
Right?
A fuzzy bear with one leg and one eye, one leg, one eye. What else? Soon I'll have one of something else gone. I'm sure of it. Something will
Let's
get blown
gonna
off while I'm
kind of
doing
look
this.
around the stage to see if there's the manuscript is in fact, backstage or not.
I am going to keep her away from those back curtains to not touch them, because apparently, isn't that when we open up the curtains is when the thing's going to happen, or no? Or is
Yeah.
it the front curtains?
There is actually another floor. The stairs do continue up.
Oh,
He said the
Okay.
manuscript was in in his chamber, so.
Yeah. And
I thought maybe
I
there
mean,
was
if he's-
something behind there.
yeah, he
If
he
he's
said
got clothes up there,
to
I'm
open the
wearing.
curtains once you're ready to start.
Gotcha.
Right, let's do this.
All right, Lilith's gonna go upstairs.
All right.
You guys are in my wheelhouse. This is amazing. All right, let's do this.
And actually, Nudicrous cannot fit up the stairs.
All right, Nudicrous, take a nap here for now, buddy.
I just imagine him curling up on one of the chairs and just absolutely crushing 3 of them.
Why
He
is
scratches with his big giant claws and just messes
Yeah.
everything up.
what the heck? Oh, that's why. Because I didn't unfreeze the player screen. There we go. So, you guys get upstairs.
I still have my drift globe out, by the way. It's got like a little spotlight on me the whole time.
Okay. So this room is dominated by a large purple carpet covered in eye symbols. A robed skeletal corpse lies slumped into a comfortable chair, sitting next to a small table covered in papers. Eclectic hats and outfits lie strewn about the floor. On the far side of the room stands a beautiful mirror.
Alright, I'm going to suggest to everybody, since this is about illusions, let's skip the obvious for right now, and let's try to really see things. Like maybe look at things through the mirror, try to find out what's what, if something's different. Maybe there's actually a portal or something. Because I don't think anything in this room would be as it seems. Anyway, I'm going to go up to the
Okay, go
mirror.
for it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go pick up the papers, start arranging them, expecting to see a manuscript.
All right.
gonna
Iggy
try to
checks the
walk through
body
here.
and does tell you guys. Looks like he has a bunch of broken ribs, probably a perforated lung. Can take a
Impact
while to die.
damage.
He would still
Was
have
it from a
organs.
beating?
Says, well, he doesn't have organs anymore, but the way the ribs broke, that's probably what happened.
Well, let's kind of look at the costumes that are lying around.
Okay, so
I'm going to that mirror.
the various bits of paper. Let's see. The various bits of paper seem to be like pieces of maybe bits of the play that he wrote and was like, nah, this isn't good, and tore it out.
Okay.
But you do see fairly obviously four bound, well, not bound, but like bound together with a like piece of string in the corner, for manuscripts, which have on the front in Draconic the Nether trolls.
Four of them, eh?
Four of them. There's also a spell scroll of Illusory Dragon and a deck of illusions.
Hold on. Deck of illusions?
A deck of illusions. It's like a deck of cards.
Yeah.
And it literally says on the front in Draconic, deck of illusions.
Alright, I'm pocketing the deck of illusions.
Okay.
And then I'll be like, yeah, these are the, and I guess hand out the manuscripts too. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll give one to Decker to be like, you can read anything, right?
I can read anything, yes.
Alright. I'll give him the first one. Be like, tell if it's actually good. I'll give the second one to Lilith, saying, I'm sure we're gonna need a leading lady. And I'll give the last one to Iggy, being like, every story's gotta have a good villain.
All right. So,
And I'm going to stop and look at you, Cryptman, and I'm going to say, well, every good play needs a director. So you're going to have to throw that little bit of extra something as we're on stage.
okay.
And I'm
So
going to give you a wink. Huh?
first, Deckard, you said you were checking
Yes.
out the mirror.
Oh, yes. Definitely looking at myself in the mirror. I'll be looking at everything else in the mirror, too. If everything
Examining the
matches up.
mirror, you don't have to roll anything to see it. You see that the room is reflected, except that there's a large coat closet that isn't in the real room. In place of the door behind you, it's a large coat closet.
Cool. If I back up while I'm still looking into the mirror, can I go open it up? Or do I have to go through the mirror? Because I'll try both.
So you try and you don't find anything there. It's not there. It's
Even
in
if
the
I'm still
reflection,
staring
but
in the
it's
mirror?
not there. Yeah.
Okay. Can I go through the mirror?
You go up and you touch it, and it is still there. you don't go through.
Does anybody have any illusion spells? Or like some sort of, what's another one where I can like take spells away?
Dispel.
I have
Dispel.
dispel magic.
Can you throw dispel at that door? There's a what was it called again? Like a big dresser.
Yeah.
You said you wanted to find some costumes anyway. There's a dresser there that looks like it's invisible or something to do with magic anyway.
Okay. I'm gonna attempt dispel magic.
Okay.
On the object that Patrick is referring to.
Okay.
Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends, but if
Ends
it's a spell of
immediately.
4th level or higher, I need to make an ability check using my spell casting ability.
Right.
So
So
to
you
roll.
cast that, and it does not do anything in that area. I just want to check with Dispel Magic. Creature, object, or magical effect in range. Okay. And you specifically selected the thing that you're seeing in the mirror. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. So nothing happens.
What a motherfucker. Huh?
Thanks for making me
Okay.
waste spell slot.
Well, you know what I'm gonna do? Where is it? I'm going to go, and I'm gonna go grab Steve, and I'm gonna caress his face, and I'm gonna look into his lifeless eyes for 1 minute,
Okay.
whichever one he's showing me, and I'm going to Farsight.
Okay.
So I need to make a D50. Can I guide myself on that?
You can, yeah.
Okay, my guiding is actually headbutting him as I do that.
Okay.
So I need to make a DC Arcana 15. And
Okay.
since I am proficient in it, I'm an expert, I get advantage.
No, you don't get advantage, but as an expert, you're getting the extra on top. That's why you're getting the 10. You roll a 1.
I rolled a 1. So what does it go up
Okay.
to by the next time? It's a
Goes up by
plus
2.
3 after each time.
Oh, is it 3?
By
Yeah.
2 or
It
3.
should say
So
in there.
Anyway, it'd be 18, I think I need to get. Fuck.
Yes.
Worst, I could have gotten anything except for that.
Madness.
Increase
You
by
do have
3,
to
so I'm
roll on
gonna
the
try-
madness table, right?
Okay, yeah.
So,
Yeah, if I fail. Just wait. The first 2 times you fail, you gain a form of short-term madness. Yeah.
okay. So roll me a D100.
So which? God damn you guys. 46.
When our
46.
Jesus comes to pray.
You babble and are incapable of normal speech or spell casting for 1d10 minutes. So roll me a d10.
Oh my god.
Minutes, not days.
Whoa!
Minutes,
Right.
bro.
So for the next minute,
minute.
you can't, like, nothing you say makes sense. You can still do the
Right,
farsight, but anything
Yeah,
you
I'm still
say
gonna look
is
into
just
his
blah,
eyes.
blah, blah, blah.
18.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? And that's not plus my 10. So that's
Yeah,
28.
so 28. Okay. So you see, you go through, you look into his eyes, and you kind of fall into a dark space and come out looking at the room below, where there is that illusion of the high illusionist, and you see yourself speaking to him. Appear to
Yeah.
be asking him a
Just
question.
have to- When I can talk again, I'll go
Yeah.
downstairs and I'll ask him to open the closet or whatever that was
Alright.
called.
He says, my mirror is a doorway whose surface isn't real. So if there is no one pushing back, then resistance you won't feel.
So do I have to be invisible to go through that?
He
I'm asking him.
kind of cocks his head and says, "If there's no one pushing back, then resistance you won't
Alright.
feel."
I kind of figured that anyway. All right, I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself, and I'm gonna walk through that mirror.
Okay.
I just gotta see
You
what
push
spell
against
like
the mirror,
invisibility.
and yeah. Hold on a moment, I gotta delete a few things here and unfreeze. And you find yourself in the mirror realm, I suppose.
I'll go open up.
So you go
I'll
to.
yell at everyone else before I go too.
Okay.
Just before I go through the mirror, I will tell them I'm invisible. I'm going through the mirror.
All
So
right.
if you don't see me again, I'm in the mirror. Don't break the fucking.
So you
Without
open.
a lot of context, that's really confusing.
You open the armoire, and you see 3 cloaks and a small bottle filled with a green dust.
Cool, sweet. I'm gonna take all of it.
Okay.
I'll try probably pocket it all. And I'm gonna.
Well,
check
the cloaks
rest
you
of the
can't
room.
pocket, but
Well, I can shove it into my
Yeah.
bag, can't I?
oh yeah, into your bag. Yeah.
So my only thought was that if they weren't invisible, they wouldn't come through with me. So I'm going to shove it into my bag.
Okay.
Then I will check the rest where those manuscripts were. So I want to see if the real manuscripts are there as well as going to the body and checking that and anything else. And once I'm running out of time, I will jump back through the doorway. I won't jump through, but I will.
The
go back.
body isn't there, and neither are the manuscripts.
Okay. There's nothing else in that room that looks
No.
super important.
There's old clothes that just look like normal robes, or like it's all silk, but it's not nothing fancy other than being silk, which is probably fancy for you guys.
Yeah, and those rugs can't move or anything. I'll just take a quick look under the rugs as well to see if there's any writing or anything like that.
Okay.
Maybe a secret hidden thing.
No writing, but you can flip them up, and yeah, I mean they're
Nothing.
quite heavy rugs. They're probably, or the big one is probably about 50 pounds if you rolled it up and tried to stuff it into your bag. It's a nice rug.
Steal it. I just wanted to see underneath.
Okay, so there's nothing underneath.
I might steal the small rug if I have time, but if
Okay,
I'm running
yeah.
out of time, I will go back through the mirror.
Okay.
Cool. I'll steal a small fancy rug.
All right. And you head back down. Oh, I forgot. I accidentally deleted you. There we go. Wait, Alt.
All right, and I will go take the cloaks and the dust to the people, and I'll ask that old crippled lady. I'll say, "Hey, what's this stuff?"
She says, well, she says, please bring it much closer to me.
I don't trust you, lady. That's weird.
You have to get like right up to her, because one of her eyes is like white, and the other
White,
obviously has trouble focusing. You get it close enough, and she says, the bottle is filled with jade dust.
Cool.
The cloaks, well, judging by what they look like, hold on, let me, this one,
Imagine it from the story.
she says, this one is a cloak of displacement. You can tell by the displacer beast's tentacles attached to it.
Fancy. I see Lilith pokes her head up when you say that.
And she says, "This feathered one is the cloak of many fashions. And this last one I recognize from him wearing is likely his cloak of billowing."
Is that the one that just kind of always kind of flutters in the air?
Whenever
Yes.
whenever you want it, it just goes and flutters. Yeah.
Like this Superman
Fellows in
cloak.
the wind.
What does the cloak of displacement do? Just kind of you're not really there all the time. It's harder to hit you, or how's that?
She says, it projects an illusion so that you appear to be standing in a different place.
Cool.
Interesting.
Are they all like tangible, real items?
They are.
Okay.
Yeah,
like-
they-
We should.
Can I have
We
the
should get rid.
displacement?
Well, I don't really know. I mean, like
So-
you guys didn't do anything. So,
the
I am
displacer
thinking about it,
cloak
but
is the
give
only
me a
one that requires attunement.
which one? The displacement one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to know if I'm aware of my one. What is it? Am I aware of one of my my flaws?
You're aware of your flaws.
I'm aware of my flaws about my flaws with illusions.
Yeah, you're aware of that.
Is-
That's just
is that
like
my
how
job?
you are. You're not aware of
Yeah.
it being a separate thing that came to you. It's just that's part of you now.
Okay. So because otherwise I would normally take it, but then if I would have put the cloak on, I probably would have started screaming because I would have thought that I just cloned myself. Because any illusion that I make, I imagine is real. So. Okay, you know what? It's gonna be Crippen and Lilith. You guys can fight over the cloak of displacement?
I don't want that one. I want the one of billowing.
You want the one of billowing? That's fantastic.
I just, there's very few aesthetics that can top the billowing cape in the wind while you stand in the middle of a damp dungeon 300 feet underground.
You know what, guys? I'm feeling pretty damn good today. So yeah, you know what? You can have the cloak of billowing. Lilith can have the cloak of displacement, and I will give Iggy cloak of fashions because he's
Okay.
an ugly little old man,
Right.
and I think he needs it. So.
All right.
Yeah, but think of all the bear swag you could have whipped out.
If only Chud
You know
was
what? I'm
still
pretty
here.
sweaty right
He was so fashionable.
now. Chud was everything all at once, and accountable. So. I'm gonna ask her too before we get to doing the play. That bottle of jade dust, does that have any properties, or is that just jade dust?
She says it can be used in some spells.
Cool.
I'll ask her like,
I'm gonna go use it as some eyeliner, so I look fantastic. A little bit of jade dust on my eyes.
it doesn't happen to be a
We're not
substitute
eyelining
for
it.
diamonds, does it?
No. So she says this is best used for hold on. Magic mouth or programmed illusion.
Oh, kind of like the one that dude is downstairs.
Yes.
I wonder if we could use the jade to screw it. Would I be able to like dispel him with the jade somehow?
She says no, only to cast the spell.
Okay. All right. Now, I guess the only thing is, do we want to go find some costumes, or do we want to, like I said, just do it in the nude, and then we can get that play done?
in the
Have you guys
nude,
had a chance to read it yet?
in the nude
Let's find
with,
let's find some coffee.
in the nude with
Your new
cloaks.
cloaks. Yeah, with the new cloaks.
With just
That
the
would-
This
cloaks.
is the billowing cloak.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I don't have a cloak. I just got my cold weather gear, but whatever. I'm all down.
So, of the 4 of you, only one of you has exterior genitals. So
Oh,
it's
so
not
I
like
mean-
being naked is going to look too bad for the 3 of you. But Iggy is gonna have gross old man balls hanging out if you
My
do it in a
God.
nude.
I imagine since I'm a bear, I still would have.
No, theirs is inside.
Bears are weird.
For the bears?
Yep,
Yeah.
bears, it's inside.
Bear people, really?
Bears
Yep.
are like cats, aren't they?
Yep.
What,
not
do they have a
not
bone
quite
or
to the
something
same
that
extent
pushes
as
out or
barb
something?
penises, but like yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, well, okay.
Talking about
Well,
Batman
okay.
too.
Well, no wonder they call him. He's going to be the villain. You're just going to be some old. It will be cold in there, so maybe the balls won't be that saggy. They won't be sitting in the floor. They'll be kind of pulled up a little bit.
Okay, so where is this? So I sent in handouts. I didn't want to download it. Sent in handouts the actual thing you're looking for,
We join characters at sundown in the chapel. Andres and Benner are about to be married, but marrying Benner,
so
Andres briefly
Hold
gains
on to
rulership
that.
over sunset.
hold on to that, because we've got to actually do this. I'll close that. I want to go to
Oh, we got. What's that say? Perf? What's perf?
Okay.
performance.
Oh, performance.
Yeah, so you'll have to do specific things. So,
Who's being the narrator?
yes, choose who's going to be doing what. I'm pretty sure that Critman already suggested, but
I didn't even know how many characters were in the thing.
So there is 3.
Okay.
there's
so
3
we have-
characters
we could
plus
do
the
8.
narrator.
Who's got the most?
I'll be
Sweet.
Benor. That's the lady.
Yeah. So we have
Benor, and then
Andus.
there's-
Okay.
Oh, Andus is the bad guy. You're both disgusting. Guards, kill them.
Okay, so that'll
Wasn't
be
Iggy
Iggy.
gonna be the bad guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. I suppose. So.
Oh my
it's
god,
just
it's a
gonna
love
be
triangle.
between me and you, Krypton.
Oh,
Let's
you
roll
go
a
ahead.
dice to see who.
No. You can be the star of the show.
Oh,
Don't forget.
I want to be
Forget
the
this.
narrator.
What?
I
No.
want to be the narrator, so you can do that. Let's do this. I'm the
You guys
narrator.
roll
You're
for it.
now. Yeah, let's roll. Let's do rollsies.
Okay.
I'll just look at him and be like, if you're really that intent on it, fine. I'll go show off my
Yeah.
cape then.
Done. Okay, I got
Alright.
4 anyway, but let's do this. This is gonna be great.
Okay. So I'm just going to put on the song
So-
that we had the other time.
Okay.
That
So Andus is
You're Andus.
I'm Andus.
no,
Iggy is
You're Simon.
I'm
Iggy is
I'm
Andis.
Simon.
Simon.
Oh, sorry, Iggy is Andus. Simon.
Yes.
Yep.
And you're Simon. Okay. So I guess
We should go
technically
from costume.
Brad is Simon right now.
No, I'm Andis.
I'm Simon. You're the
Okay.
narrator.
You know what? You guys, let's just do it, and then
So,
I'll just
yes.
narrate.
Do the narrator.
We join our characters at sundown in the chapel. Andres and Benner are about to be married. By marrying Benner, Andres gleefully gains rulership over both Ythryn and Sun. Benner desires Andres' hand because without true love's kiss by sundown, Benner will suffer a ghastly fate. What Benner doesn't know is that their actual true love, Simon, is racing to arrive. Time to proclaim their love for Benner and stop them from marrying the wrong person.
Okay. Give me
Do I
a
have to do a
performance or a persuasion check. Whichever one you want to
Let's
use.
see. Let's see which is better. My performance is 5. My persuasion is 5.
Okay.
Damn. Ooh, I got 11.
All right.
So I
So
did just as well as I did.
I will let you know that you can do anything creative that you think might help. And that will...
I will. I will be dancing side to side as I'm saying this, and like really showing off the guy with the billowing cape, and you know, just dolling it up for them as they're doing that stuff.
Just imagine
Okay.
him dancing in the background.
Yeah. Oh, and you're looking at, and you know, like this is Andres, this is Simone, and that guy over there running is whoever. Fuck, I don't remember. And I might even jump
So-
off the stage too to really get the people into it, as I'm like get them out of their seats and like pointing at the characters.
So the audience gets a little agitated with you, but nothing
I can see
happens.
that, yeah.
Next is Andis. People of Ythryn, we gather here today to bear witness to the union of Benor and myself, of course. By the power vested in me by the arcane Octad, I now pronounce us...
I object! Benner, you can't not marry Adas. They do not love you.
Okay, give me performance.
Nate?
I'm in.
Can I roll over to him, and while he's doing that, I'll be like, and just guide him.
Yeah, go for it.
As
Guidance.
the narrator, I'll be running around naked, guiding everybody.
Yeah.
All right.
Perfect.
I give you
This one's-
guidance. You can roll a d4.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yep.
Whoa!
That don't matter.
Okay.
Yep. gonna go.
So all 4 of you have to succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
Yep.
6.
Okay.
Oh shit. 11.
And then I nat 20 the next thing. Ah.
5
I
for
realized
Iggy.
that my cape isn't billowing after that line. I'm like, son of a bitch, I ruined it.
And Critman got a natural 20. God damn.
Yep.
Goddamn.
So
It is after the line that I realized that my cape is not actually billowing like it should have been. It didn't give
So
quite the
let's hit
effect that I
this
intended
again.
it to.
Right?
um,
Now it's
so-
really going though.
Yeah,
eh?
now it's really going. Yeah, yeah.
All right. So you all see, looking out, your greatest fear within the audience, whatever that
Okay.
happens to be.
I'm gonna be looking around, going, anybody? Is anybody here? There's
Yeah.
nobody here. God,
Go ahead.
no!
All
Oh, Lord.
right. And
Keep it together,
Okay.
Deckard. Keep it
so,
together.
next is Simon.
No, Benar.
Benor, sorry.
Yeah, Benar.
And what are you doing here? You're about to ruin everything. When you turned your back on me, I moved on. And then when I say the words
Ooh.
I moved on, I'm gonna poof and look like I'm in another place in the stage. Moved
Okay.
on.
So you
Blah.
kind of. All right.
Or
Yeah.
you use your thing of displacement so that you.
Yep, that's what she's doing. Using her
Alright.
displacement to
Awesome.
kind of go off to the side.
After all,
I
Oh, yeah, I don't think-
believe it is.
Nope.
Okay, so both of you have to roll.
God.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna run
both
a
of you
barrel
have to
roll over
roll.
them for them.
So,
And I give them both
Simon,
a
you also
D4.
do your line, and then you guys roll.
19.
19,
Better.
nice.
Guidance for both of them.
I had no choice. I didn't want you to see the truth about me. The truth is that I'm a horrible, grotesque troll. I will drop my disguise and I appear. I don't know. to
So that
look
would
like
be
a troll.
Deckard. doing the narration for that point.
Okay, as he's doing that, okay, where we go with this? Someone drops the disguise and reveals themselves as a monstrous green troll. I take some of that green jade dust and I go into the air in front of him.
Okay. So, Crippen, give me a performance check with advantage from that
Plus,
jade dust.
he gets guidance because he gets like a handprint of the dust on his face.
Okay.
He's doing it.
Hey. Wait, who were you giving guidance to? Me or
You.
her?
Yeah.
Okay. This one's a 17.
Okay. So, that is good. There's gasps in the audience. And
I'll be hanging my head in shame.
Andis says,
You gotta
"Guards,
get down on
seize
one
the
knee.
troll." Pointing at Simon, "I want their brain put in a jar in my study." Then he turns to Lilith and says, "My love, we shall get back to the happiest day, or shall we get back to the happiest day of our lives?"
No, Andis, I cannot marry you. Simon, there's something I've been keeping from you too. Benner turns to look at the final rays of sunlight and begins to turn into a monstrous green troll.
Poof,
So
I
I'll
do the
need you to
same
get
thing with the
married.
dust.
Okay.
And I'm gonna speak up and go, this is really starting to sound more like Shrek than it is anything else, right? The Nether trolls.
So, Lilith, give me a performance on that.
And she also gets a bonus, a +4.
I had a bonus.
Or sorry, no, you get to roll a d4. You get to roll a d4. Did she not get a
Oh,
advantage
yes,
for
you
getting
do
the
get
green dust?
advantage because of the green dust.
He's just
Yeah, so
Yep.
7. Okay, D4.
And roll your
first-
performance again because you get advantage.
Maybe it'll be
Woo,
better.
20.
Oh,
There you
yeah.
go.
Thank goodness.
They, there's some more gasps and clapping. And Iggy says, "By Mistral, you're both disgusting. Guards, kill them both."
Megan entered the room from all sides. The scene looks hopeless for our heroes when suddenly Simon lets out a mighty call. Within moments, a huge dragon crashes into the chapel and eats Andre's whole. With their leader defeated, the Megan stand down. All eyes return to Benar and Simon.
Okay.
Benner. I
So,
love you.
First, I
But I'm gonna-
need...
Hold up one second.
I need Iggy to roll
Um,
two things. He's got to roll a performance.
I'm gonna
And a
go,
stealth
and while
check.
that was happening too, I want my drift globe to go up to make it look like there was a hole made into the ceiling.
Okay.
And
So-
then I'm gonna take my mage hand, and I'm gonna just have it move around. Like, let's say if I had a green, my cloak will turn into green scaly almost thing.
Okay.
So it looks like dragon skin, and it's my mage hand is gonna be having it go around. flying in the
Alright.
air to
Were you
mimic the
giving...
dragon.
Actually, he's going to give himself guidance with these because he's afraid of failing. And he gets them. All right, so now we're on to Simon, line 10.
Benner. I love you.
Simon, I love you too.
Simon and Benner approach each other and share a romantic kiss. As their lips touch, the room begins to glow and both of them lift up into the air. A wave of light spreads across the room. When it clears, Simon and Benner are both human again. Everyone cheers and the curtains close.
All right, I need performance from Crippen and
Hold on.
Lilith.
Hold on,
Is anyone doing
as they're
anything?
going up. Yes, I'm having my light globe now spinning around them as fast as it can, where it actually is like
Kind of
almost
strobing?
like yeah, strobing. Doof, 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 doof.
Okay,
And yeah, and that's about. I think that's about all I can
Okay.
do.
so performance from the two of you. with advantage because of the light.
Do I get a roll of performance too?
Nope.
Woo!
Oh,
21
natural 20.
on my second roll.
Oh god.
Okay.
9.
9. Okay. So, because of that, everyone needs to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
21.
10.
Nice.
20.
Okay, so,
Why couldn't I just roll that before?
this may
I'm the one who's going to be
hurt.
screaming and rolling around on the ground.
Okay.
All my performances end in
So-
tragedy.
Deckard and Iggy. 4. Deckard and Iggy both take 14 points of psychic damage. And
Okay. Wah! I scream and hold my head as I'm bowing.
Really? Man, he has a problem with finishing.
Right?
So, where is illusion?
Is this why
There
no
we
one
go.
came to my plays?
So, that is only the second fail, so good. The programmed illusion of Ajamar reappears and says, thank you, as the all of the illusory crowd clap. Despite the 2 fails and the fail at the end, they're still clapping and cheering. Ajamar says the final line of the rite. Shit, where is the actual rite? I'm gonna have to find it here. In Ythryn. Right. And this is illusion, which is the 6th line. Yes, 6. So, he says the 6th line of the rite of the Arcane Octad is mask your appearance.
That's it. Just
What?
That
mask
is
your
it.
appearance.
And when he says that, he disappears.
Alright. What's
That was
forward?
easy,
Good job,
guys.
guys.
Another fantastic play by me. I'm sure, save your applause again. I did wonderful. You don't have to tell me. So good.
All right.
Although it hurts me, I still do fantastic work.
Your appearance.
Yeah. So that is that one. What would you guys like to do next?
I'm gonna suit back up before we go friggin' anywhere.
Oh yeah, I forgot I don't have clothes on. I'll put my clothes back on.
Just this weird ensemble of characters getting redressed after
Yeah.
performing a play in nothing but capes.
Do I get to keep the cape of displacement?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all yours.
Awesome.
My cape of many fashions, can I leave it looking like a dragon cape?
Made
It's
of
like dragon
dragon's
scale?
tail? Yeah, you
Or-
can make it look like whatever you
Yeah.
want at any time with a bonus action.
Sweet. Looks like dragon scales. And then next time I'm gonna make it look like my cloak while it's floating over my back, that there's like a hole cut out where it is. So it's just my bare ass the whole time. Actually, we're gonna do that. Let's do that.
Huh.
So anyone walking behind me, it looks like you're just seeing my bare ass the whole time.
Literally and figuratively.
Yes.
Bare ass.
All right.
9. All right. So, where would you guys like to go next?
I think we should go to that tower that's literally just west of us. Unless you guys want
Just
to check out
west
some
of
of those
you.
little frozen items over there. Because it's like the tower that's just below the obelisk.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
So
we're
on
in
the
the
other
one
side
that
of the
with
obelisk,
the
yeah.
mist, right?
Yep.
Yep.
So you're at the one with the mist. So that would be number 20 that you'd be going toward. First, I got to note that this.
So we can go
one
check
is
out some of the shops
done.
because I won't rob homes. Off to the right if we want to go up to the tower with the red light on it.
Okay.
Yeah. You want to go check out those shops
Those
first? See
shops?
if there's anything as we're
I'm
walking
gonna
by.
see if there is any shops.
Okay.
I will have
Okay.
me and Stiff Steve will take a look too. Why not?
All right. Give me an investigation.
Can I do one
Or
separately?
a
for Stiff
D20,
Steve
not
as well?
investigation.
Just a D20 for all
Yeah.
of us, or what? Which one?
For whoever's searching.
7.
Well, I'm doing one, and then Stiff Steve is doing one as well.
Stiff Steve would be going with you.
Okay. 13.
Okay, so with a 7, Critman, you go into a few shops and don't find anything. But Deckard, you do come across another little pawn shop. Roll me a
Sweet,
D4.
Let's definitely go on. Done. 3.
All right, you find 3 more pieces of jewelry. Very old, but some gold, some silver, some gems.
All right, I'm gonna put it on Stiff Steve again. Now he's got what, 6 or 7 pieces of jewelry.
I think he's got
on?
7.
7?
He's turning into Mr. T.
Yeah.
I pity the fool.
That's awesome.
Do we know if any of those were magical?
They don't appear to be. This is just a regular old pawn shop, just like the last one. Give
As
me
you go to
Do
look
any of
at
them
it,
have
Stiff Steve
diamonds in
smacks your hand.
give me another D20.
Who's that one? Crippen
Anyone?
or me?
Never.
Crippen, might as well. You're up.
Alright. 12.
12? Okay. So you're good
No dime.
on random encounters.
So none of those jewelries have diamonds in them, do they?
Big diamonds, maybe a 500 gold piece diamond.
Give me a highs or lows.
You already know the answer to that.
Highs, I assume?
I mean, well, yeah. Maybe likes to be low.
And you're sure about that?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, one of them does have a diamond in there. Looks like it's
Oh, yeah.
about 100 gold worth, or worth 100 gold.
You gonna pop it out?
Yeah.
Because you guys
be
need
like,
that for resurrection or whatever.
yeah. I mean, like, I'm gonna look to him and be like, so I'm gonna steal the, or well, I shouldn't say steal, but I'm gonna take the diamond. We're gonna need this for a spell later, knowing our luck.
Stiff Steve is gonna take the pendant out that has the diamond in it. He's gonna put it in your hand, but he's also gonna clasp your hands in his hands and stare at you for a bit before he lets go.
Being weird about it. I'm gonna look over you and be like, you should really get this thing checked out. It's really fucking weird.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna shrug. That's what he does, right?
Okay,
All
so
right.
no handouts for this one. Okay. So I need to turn that copy, copy, and copy.
I just added a
Alright.
100 diamond to my
Yeah.
inventory.
And then let's go to the bookmarks and this one. Alright, and here we go. Ungroup, and then just grab. Oh, now they work. Okay. So, you guys come up to another place. This tower, occasional sparks are illuminating the upper reaches of this tall tower. A glowing red symbol is etched into the axe blade shape of the pinnacle. An arched door leads into the tower.
Cool. Before I do anything, I'm gonna heal myself a little bit.
Okay. I think
do a
Iggy's
healing-
going to do the
healing
same
word
because
second, though.
he's pretty hurt.
Wait, how are you guys hurt?
Yeah, I missed something. What?
I
Oh,
had a
because of
minor
the,
headache.
the damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
took
the
some
psychic
damage.
damage when we stuck.
Psychic damage
Look
at
at
the
that, I got
start
14.
and psychic damage again. So, he's about half. So he's going to give himself pretty strong cure wounds. And 17 heal. All right. So he's just a little higher than he was at the start of the game. And you're up at max now, eh?
Yeah, I did a really good roll.
Okay, so, yeah, what do you guys do?
Well, let's look around before we get into it. Check out where those sparks are coming from.
Well, they're coming from the pinnacle of the tower, way up at the top.
At the top. Would we be able to guess what kind of tower this is?
Judging by the sparks, and I mean, you're proficient in Arcana, so the arcane symbol that's in red up at the top, that's surrounded by the sparks, is evocation. Fireballs,
Evocation.
lightning, that sort of thing.
Oh, fun. Okay, we should be careful on this one, guys. It might be shooting fireballs at us or something. Is there just one way in? What are those two
Yep.
things in front of us? Does that look like it might be some sort of barrier?
No,
Or-
they are just street lamps.
Oh, okay. Right. I guess I'm gonna slowly go up, but I'm gonna be checking for traps and checking for symbols or anything like that, like glyphs, as we get towards the door. And
Okay.
on the door. And on the door. So that's all investigation. I
Yep,
guess?
that's investigation.
Okay. Oop, I'm getting sevens like crazy. So 13.
You don't spot anything.
I'm gonna ask Steve if he sees anything as well.
With his perception,
I think
he's not spotting
His
anything.
perception.
His passive
No,
perception
is
is
he-
huge.
Yeah. So okay. Sweet,
I
so
think his passive perception
Any
is like
traps?
21.
right, that's massive. He doesn't miss anything.
I gotta
okay,
sit
let's open the
weird
door.
to warm up my feet over the register. So
I'm gonna
just
ask
going
which one
in?
of you guys wants to. Oh no, I'm gonna ask if somebody else wants to go in first.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask
Yes.
the enchantress, what kind of man was the man that ran this tower?
She says, High Evoker Zadulus was a narcissistic wizard. He rose to fame for his prowess in the Chain Lightning Stadium, undefeated for 20 straight years.
Damn.
And when he became the High Evoker, the Tower of Evocation became a monument to his ego. Apparently he has a chain lightning practice room, and apparently even has a trophy case. Keeps his trophy in a display case up at the top. From what I heard, he was conducting research on the resilience of oozes to elemental magic.
Interesting.
I feel like
So,
we're gonna get into a fight.
I'm just gonna look
Oh,
around
yeah.
in general and be like, do you remember our first foray into the city with that sport? I hope everyone remembers, because we're probably gonna be playing some more.
I just remember we kicked ass, or you kicked ass.
Yeah, we crushed it.
Yeah, we killed
I'll
it.
just flex a little bit.
I don't think I'm too worried about it. Oya, would you open that door, please?
Okay. She will step up. I gotta reach past Big B because he decided that he's gotta stand right there.
He's visiting. Okay, leave him alone.
And as she opens the door, me and Stiff Steve will jump to the right.
Okay.
Okay.
Come on.
Oh, there's a dead guy.
Let me select this. Let me freaking select this. There we go. Getting some feedback, I think, from Melissa. Do you have your headphones not plugged in or something? Because I keep hearing myself.
There we go. She's muted now.
Okay.
Let's get some headphones.
For Christmas, hopefully.
Okay. So she opens the door and dozens of little red orbs spark to life, illuminating the hall, which is, as you are able to see, filled with bodies. So illuminating this large hall filled with broken glass, warped metal, and humanoid skeletons. The walls are covered with partially dissolved tapestries depicting what appear to be wizards posing in athletic stances around a large trophy and an electrified sphere. A spiral staircase leads further up into the tower.
Okay.
Uh,
So we got, what are those different colored things again on the walls?
Tapestries.
Tapestries. What can we poke my head in and see what those tapestries have anything on them?
They have depictions of wizards in athletic stances standing around a large trophy.
this is like a Hall of Fame for an extinct sport.
Yeah.
So there's got to be something with those balls where we got to shoot a chain lightning to hit something, eh?
Yeah, do the red balls look familiar towards the chain lightning that we played with?
No, they look fairly similar to a drift globe.
but they're crackling.
Can I use my mage hand?
They're
to
not
go in and
crackling.
move?
They just they're red and orange and yellow, and they just
They're
lit
just
up.
a different color,
Yeah.
basically. Okay. I don't trust
Can
him.
I?
But I'll continue
Yeah.
to
Can I use
shower.
my mage hand to move one of them? Just to push it, right?
So. Actually, they are not drift globes. They are. You would know the spell, Deckard. They're dancing lights.
Oh.
So. Yeah.
I'm just taking a second to remember this.
As long as you don't touch them, they're harmless, pretty much.
They're not. Yeah, they're harmless.
Wonder if we can change the color of them. When you
The
touch it, does
wizard
it
who
change the
cast
color?
it could, but not someone else.
Okay. Can I move? Does the red one move when I push it with the mage hand?
No, it's not physical.
Oh, okay. There's nothing else we see that's different, eh? This is almost like a pool ball thing. I wonder if we could hit those guys. Or it's a path or something. Something interesting going on.
I mean,
Hey, buddy,
based
dog.
on this dude, it wouldn't surprise me if it's just a hallway with a bunch of pictures of him on it, based on the description from our friend here. I can't remember her name.
Fair enough, eh? Alright, so we just go in then?
I
Okay.
treat it like the pretentious narcissist
Can I,
name it is.
before I walk in,
Yeah.
I'd like to check some of the bodies to see if there's maybe we can figure out how one of them died. If he got electrocuted, if he's got like smashed
You'd have to
parts.
get a lot closer to check.
All right, I'll get behind those guys, and once we get to one of them, I'll check.
Okay. So give me a medicine.
Natural 1, 6.
A 6. You have no clue.
I don't think these guys were killed by lightning at all. Just so you guys know. But, you know, if anybody else wants to think about something.
Well,
I'm pretty
I'll
sure
try
they
and
all
see if I-
died of old age.
do you want to help Iggy? He's been doing a lot of the medicine checks. He's been really
Sure.
interested in the medicine checks. So if you're helping, he'll just roll with advantage then.
Okay.
And 22, he says, looks like bludgeoning from the fall. But it looks like something acidic burned the skeletons.
Okay. Bludgeoning from the fall
Oh,
and something acidic. So there's probably a mimic in here.
they'll be like, no,
So-
no, it's an ooze.
An ooze? Didn't the mimics shoot the mimics were spitting the acid, eh?
Yeah, but she also told us that the dude was experimenting with oozes.
And they're being able to, what's it called, be resistant to
Digest.
stuff, right?
Yeah, and they digest things that may or may not end up looking like this.
So do we know where oozes can hide?
Where oozes can hide?
Yeah, would I say anywhere in this room where I could see if oozes could hide?
That depends on the ooze, but oozes can shrink down to like 1 inch to like squeeze through a hole that's 1 inch wide. So,
Yep.
But everything looks frozen in here. Nothing like the frost-free pillars.
Mm.
Yeah, so all the oozes are they're not here, but
They
I
will
would be
be somewhere.
audacious for them. Expect ooze.
Okay, well, let's see it. Let's get ready for oozes, I guess. Can we
Okay.
check any of the bodies? See if there's like there's just nothing. There's no metals, no anything, any sorts of weapons or anything like that around them.
Nope.
Everything's gone from them.
Everything seems to be gone from them.
Okay.
I mean, they would probably be wizards considering they're netherese, so it's not like they'd be carrying around weapons.
Can I pull back one of the tapestries as well to look behind it?
Yeah.
I'll
It's
pull
just
back the red one.
the same black marble-ish wall.
Okay.
It still trips me out that everything's made from one smooth stone, essentially, by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right, let's do this. Oh, excuse me.
Okay. All right. So, the stairs again are a little too small for your little guy to climb up. So he's gonna have to wait downstairs.
Man, what do you got against displace your beasts? Mm-hmm.
Nothing against displacer beasts. It's just the way that it's just the fact that they don't usually make. People don't usually make stairwells big enough for like a horse to climb up, especially if it's spiral stairs. So, you guys get up to a room. There is a door at the bottom right, and then a hallway to the north. A few stairs lead down, and let me turn on the lights in here. Fog. Okay, so stairs descend 5 feet to the ice-covered surface of this long room. 4 burning braziers bathe the room in crimson light. Empty bleachers are arranged on either side of the room behind a shimmering, transparent wall. Every few seconds, sparks fly from a large electrified mast shaped like a trident.
Interesting.
Do I know if slimes can be poisoned?
I don't know if slimes can be poisoned.
Well, we also know this dude was testing elemental resistance with slimes, so...
Yeah.
Is it usually poison resistant? Is that something, an elemental thing?
So you would know stuff about oozes. Pretty much everyone knows a little bit. From what you know, poison doesn't seem to be their thing. It's mostly acid. Sometimes different types of stuff like fire or lightning or whatever. And usually slashing and piercing damage don't do too much to them.
How about the rest of my bag of, I don't know where, I can't find it here anymore. My pocket sand.
It could.
That's good. I had a little bit left of that. Okay, I'm gonna keep that in mind. I'm gonna get that ready, my little pocket sand. So what do you guys want to do?
What do you guys want to do?
Do we have to get from one side to another? Past that.
It looks like there's another set of stairs on the other side of the hall. Way up here.
I'm gonna look around. Does anyone have the lightning bolt spell?
No, I have Thunder Wave. But can I
Uh,
take a look at that that blue line? Does that blue line look like it is electrical by any means?
Are you just looking at it or going up to it?
Well, I'm gonna just look at it at first because I don't want to get shocked yet.
Doesn't appear to be electrical. It just appears to be a shimmering wall. There is a door down at the bottom as well, next to you guys.
Can you use
right.
Mage
I wanna go to the
Hand
door
to
first.
see if you can trip anything?
Well, oh yeah, I'll take Mage Hand. I'm gonna take a piece of my gold, and I'm gonna drag it across that line.
Okay. As soon as it goes to the other side, to the bottom of the steps, a bolt of electricity from the mast in the center hits the gold piece and melts it.
Sounds about right. Hmm. You said that there's a door to the side of us, eh?
Yep.
Is that door
Yeah,
locked?
I would like to go into that door if I can.
Okay.
All right.
It is not locked. You open it up, and it just has a bunch of athletics balls and let's see. Contains balls for chain lightning and some old uniforms made of red silk with golden trimming, and then some other miscellaneous athletic equipment.
I got a feeling we're gonna have to throw the ball, and the lightning's gonna go after the ball, so it'll almost be passing it back and forth while the lightning hits the ball. Can I? Is the ball more than 10 pounds?
No.
Can I use my Mage Hand to just throw it up into the air? Not so that we can't reach it again, but to see if the lightning will hit the ball.
Where are you throwing it up in the air?
Just past the stairs where the coin got fried.
It will zap it.
We'll zap it. And what happens to the ball? Does it hold the lightning?
It, just like the chain lightning game, it does holds the charge.
Okay. And there's enough balls for all of us. I wonder if we could hold on to the ball and just keep throwing it up into the air to grab the lightning.
Is there any targets or anything on the other side of the room?
There are not.
What if you could hit the main
looking
post
at
there?
this, and yeah, doesn't really get anything. Deckard, roll me an Arcana check.
Yeah.
'Cause we probably have to
23.
just do the
Oh
thing.
boy. 23. You think that the mast, something likely in the fall, damaged it. So it's not supposed to be doing what it's doing. You think you could probably dispel magic on it to either turn it off for a short time or permanently.
I still love
Perhaps.
dispel magic. If we
Oh.
want to just do that.
I'll look to Lilith and be like, well, you got the last one.
Oh, you're
Oh, you got
gonna
dispel
take care of
magic
this?
too?
Yeah, I have it as well.
Alright.
Um,
Sure, let's do it, and then we'll run through.
Okay.
I will attempt to cast Dispel Magic on the Trident.
All right.
How thick is the middle of the Trident? Or, like, how thick is the center pole?
The trident. It's just like a what's it called? The field goal thing in a football stadium.
Oh, okay. I'm on the fence if I want to try and like knock it over or not. So sorry. What's the result of the dispel magic?
It turns it
Like,
off.
Now, when we walk by it, can I inspect it to see if it's permanently off, or do I think there's going to be a...
You could give me an Arcana check when you get up there. The floor
I'm gonna
is
grab a ball
extremely
as I'm
icy
going.
as you guys are walking through.
Okay.
like...
I'm gonna grab a ball though too while I'm going, just in case.
Okay.
Can I help Iggy check it out instead? Be like, this is more your area of expertise. Do you think this will
Sure.
come back on?
So, advantage roll. He says, I think we got a limited time.
Limited time?
I'm gonna
Limited.
size
Or
it up and be
unlimited
like,
time?
now, do we
Okay.
think I can break it?
Do it.
Says,
Hit it with that hammer.
looks like it's already broken.
Well, break it even.
You got that hammer that breaks things, though, right?
That's why I'm
Maybe.
like,
Magic.
it's an adamantine
Do it.
camera.
Do it.
Like, I don't want to hit it and then get shocked.
Well, we'll just have Lilith off to the side.
I
so
can't
she
tell
can-
you if that's going to happen.
Do it.
I'll leave it for now, but
Okay.
let's make it quick.
All right.
Maybe Oya would want to smash it, and if you didn't want to, just got to give her the hammer.
So you guys have to move quite slowly to get across. Why is he again all wonky? Should be
Just how he likes it. I don't know.
full color. All right. So you guys get to the end, and there's another side room, which, if you open it up, it's the same as the other one.
So the balls, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, balls and uniforms. These ones are blue. And then there's another set of stairs.
Cool. I guess we'll go down.
Okay. Up, you mean?
Yes, up.
Alright.
Continue climbing
Come
the
on.
tower.
Up. Alright. And you guys. Boy. Oh no. Oi, you guys still there?